Yeah, so undead metaphors, that's the idea. Like a dead metaphor is usually something like we see it and we don't understand it anymore, right? So there's two sort of images put together and it's from like something that people said in the 1920s and we no longer get it, right? Um, you know, but um, but she doesn't want to use, but dead metaphors are also the ones that go into the dictionary, right? So the idea that everything starts as a metaphor and then it becomes solidified or standardized or singularized, right? And that's what goes into the dictionary, right? And so for her, that's kind of a dead word, right? That just represents power, right? Monolingualism, the dictionary, right? Just represents the power of a certain authority. And so living metaphors are ones that just explode, right? And you can't sort of contain them and you can't define them down to a dictionary idea that they're constantly sort of moving. So she loves to write in that way, and it's a very avant-garde writing style. And again, it's a challenge to the reader, right? So the whole thing is a challenge to the reader. But the idea is that she's trying to put philosophy and praxis together, right? So as you read the text, you are getting the idea. You're getting the idea through form. Uh, it's irritating. It's alienating, right? Usually we don't, as readers, we're trained not to like that. We're trained to read for information and instrumentalist ideas, right? So we're really trained to be textbook readers. And when someone throws uh, something like Anzaldúa does, when Anzaldúa is saying basically the textbook is the problem, both on a textual and a linguistic level, it leads to a lot of irritation. So, you want to try to fight through that. You want to try to sort of keep in mind what her thesis is, that she's doing this for a reason, and try to keep up with it. Um, so finally, just some thoughts on Chicana in terms of pop cultural references. This is basically what most people are uh, sort of know before they go into this text, right? So I've listed some here. El Teatro Campesino, Luis Miguel Valdez, that's like a guy that sort of I grew up with being in theater. I know his stuff. You might know him through the movie La Bamba in the 80s. Other films like Selena with um, Jennifer Lopez, right? Sorry about that. And then music here, right, listed here. And finally, so there's a lot of things here that you probably know, sort of the Mexican American experience or the Latinx experience. John Leguizamo is probably the most popular now